Alright, hello and welcome. This is Best Foot Forward Shoes. My name is Harrison Cable. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come and check out this video. It's really appreciated. This is going to be a spicy one. I feel like I've said that in the last couple of videos that I've released. Some people have been really loving some of the shoes, and some people I've shown have been really hating the shoes that I've been recently getting. This shoe is no exception. This is the 1906 Loafer by New Balance. This was a colorway that was released worldwide and around Australia on the 19th of September in most boutiques and on the New Balance website. However, they did sell out in only a couple of minutes, so if you were right on it, you could get them straight away. But honestly, they're selling just for a little bit over retail on any resale website, so they're still available, they're still running around. We're probably going to get some more colorways. We saw a couple of those in Paris Fashion Week from Junya Watanabe in a green colorway and a black colorway, so there's probably going to be more opportunities for people to pick these ones up. So first of all, I am going to switch things up just a little bit, and I am going to go with the sizing portion of this video. I usually do that at the end, but I know that everyone has been asking me about the sizing of this shoe since I got them, and this shoe is definitely going to be different than your normal New Balance size. So obviously loafers don't have any laces, they don't have any way to tighten up the shoes once you put them in. So sometimes a lot of people will go with their normal size, and then it will start to feel a little bit tight around the toes, because loafers are designed to obviously stay on your feet a little bit differently than normal shoes with laces or with drawstrings. My true to size is a size 9, 42.5 euro, and 8 UK. I went with this shoe in a 9.5, which is a 43 euro. And this shoe definitely was the right choice to go half a size up with. If I had gone with a 9, I definitely would be feeling a lot of discomfort around my big toe. I don't really have a wide foot, so if you have wide feet, you're probably going to want to go up even a full size, because you are going to feel a little bit of pinching around the pinky toes or the big toes. But for myself, I have a pretty normal size foot, so I was very happy with half a size up on this shoe, because I think that when you wear this shoe in multiple different seasons, like winter, you're going to be wearing big and thick socks. You're going to fill out that toe box when you have a little bit of extra room. And then when you want to wear it with, say, some thinner socks in summer, you can still feel like the shoe is going to stay on and you can walk comfortably without any heel slippage. So that's the sizing on the shoe. Hopefully you got some good info on that one for your purchase of this shoe, whether it be on the resale market or on one of the upcoming releases around the world. So I am going to get into the materials and the comfort and some of the styling of this shoe a little bit later. But first of all, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has liked, who has subscribed over the last few weeks. It really does mean a lot. We've put out a bunch of podcasts over the last few weeks. If you want to check out myself and a couple of friends doing some discussion around sneakers, you can check out that video just up here. I'm going to be doing a few more podcasts with a couple more guests and trying to push out that long form content. We're also trying to get to 200 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you feel like subscribing and watching some more sneaker content and some of my opinions about the shoes that we pick up over the next few months, hit subscribe down below. Thank you so much to everyone. Let's go on with the comfort and the materials on this shoe. So New Balance is usually known for some very premium materials on their made in USA line and made in UK line of their 991s and 990s. Now this shoe is definitely not the most premium materials. You are not paying for the premium leathers, the premium suedes that you would be getting on those models. This is mainly synthetic materials, synthetic leathers. You've got a lot of mesh on this shoe. However, it's not very breathable, which is interesting, but we'll get into that a little bit later. So first of all, going from the bottom, you have the classic New Balance sole and outsole, which is pretty much on every single sneaker that they release lately. The 2002 Rs, the 1906 Rs, the 860 V2s. These are basically their stock standard sole. And so to put that sole onto a loafer, or some people are calling this the snowfer, which was kind of funny, it's very stock standard. You're going to get some good comfort. So whatever comfort you usually get from the sole of the 2002 Rs or the 1906 Rs, you're going to be feeling that on this shoe. Moving up from there, you have on the heel, you have the classic 1906 heel cage, you have the 1906 branding right there, and obviously that classic TPU heel cage is going to provide a lot of support with your heel, and it actually kind of provides a fair amount of lockdown around the heel, which, as you can tell, it's rather a pointy heel here, which means that you're kind of squishing your ankle into it. Your Achilles is getting squished a little bit, which is obviously designed to keep your foot locked into the shoe, because there's no laces and there's no way of tightening the shoe. So it has a little bit of a different feel than your usual padded heel of the 1906 or 2002R. Moving around the toe box, you have a very cheap looking synthetic leather. It's in this shiny gray material. It's really nothing that special. It is a very boxy toe, so it's almost a vertical straight up drop from the toe. It doesn't really have much of an angle at all, which is interesting. It's very different than a normal 1906, which has a bit more of a dip. I've just grabbed the 1906 here just for a little bit of comparison. This is the 1906R up there shoe, and you can see that it has a little bit more of a point to the shoe than this shoe. So I'm going to put them together, and hopefully you can see that there's a fair bit more on the toes around on the 1906L than the regular 1906. I'm not really sure why this is, but I think that it would allow you to have a little bit more toe room, which if you're going to go with your true to size, you'd probably need a little bit extra toe room. But as I said in the sizing portion before, I went with a half size up. Moving around to the sides of the shoes, you have more synthetic paneling in this gray and then shiny silver. It's a very cheap quality leather. It's nothing crazy. You're not really, as I said before, you're not really getting premium leather on this shoe. And then moving up also, you have up the top here this shiny leather strap, which has two portions to it. It has one here and one there, obviously to keep your foot locked in into the shoe. It doesn't really feel that uncomfortable. I enjoy the lockdown that this shoe has, but again, this material is not very premium. It's a very standard and synthetic feeling leather. Moving on to the mesh on the outside of the shoe. So the mesh is obviously the bottom layer of the shoe, and it's not very breathable mesh. It's in a very large oval shaped pattern, and then underneath that mesh there is another thinner mesh on the inside of the shoe, which really doesn't allow for a lot of breathability. But then again, I wouldn't say it's waterproof or any sort of water resistant. So it's a pretty stock standard mesh, nothing really special there. And then lastly, inside you have the suede that covers around the heel tab here. It's a very, very thin suede. It's even, actually it's more of a felt. So I'm not really impressed by that either. The insole is a very standard Ortholite 1906 insole, nothing special there. As I said, the materials not really the best on this shoe, but that's not really what you're paying for with this design. Now the comfort of this shoe is definitely different from a normal 1906R or any other shoe from New Balance. As I said before, I didn't feel any pinching, I didn't feel any heel slippage, but I think that's all due to the correct sizing of the shoe. So if you got a normal size, or if you went up even a full size, you'd probably start to feel some heel slippage. Or on the other end, when you went smaller, you'd probably start to feel a little bit of pinching on the pinky toe or big toe. But overall, with the sizing being correct on this shoe, I feel that the comfort is going to be very good, and I can see these being a great office, city kind of sneaker where you can wear them pretty comfortably. And obviously that's kind of the purpose of them, is to be wearing them in a formal or office environment and somewhere where you can kind of class it up a little bit, but also wanting to be a little bit more snazzy and a little bit different, which I think is really cool. The box that they come in is also nothing special. It is just your standard gray New Balance box. Nothing really to talk about there. Obviously no extra laces or accessories on this one. You just get your very standard cardboard shoe insert as well, which I'm immediately going to take and throw out, so don't have to worry about that one. So some of the styling of this shoe is a little bit interesting, and something that I'm pretty excited to play with over the next few months. A lot of people I think will have different opinions on this shoe, but I feel like the pants or shorts that are really going to work with this shoe are going to be loose, are going to be flowy pants, and I feel that the sock choice on this shoe, because obviously it goes only up to about halfway to the middle of your foot, the sock choice is going to be very important and very key with this shoe. Wear this shoe with its gray and tonal patterns, it can really bring out a opportunity for some vibrant colors, some vibrant sock choices. You can go with like a green, a blue, a red. So this is definitely going to be a space where people can experiment and be a little bit unique because of the flat gray and silver nature of the shoe. Now myself, I probably won't be wearing these with shorts, to be honest. I have rather long and lanky legs, and I feel that this shoe is definitely not one that would suit myself wearing socks, and I don't usually wear like no-show socks anymore, so I can't see myself wearing those. But if you can pull them off, that's awesome. Let me know down in the comments where you would wear this shoe. Let me know how you would style them. But overall, I'm very happy with this shoe, and I think it's one of the most unique and awesome looking shoes of 2024. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. It's really appreciated. Thank you again for all the support. If you want to click the subscribe button down below, we are nearly at 200 subscribers, and thank you so much. You have a good day.